I know this is out of slant, but I just can't figure out my camera. I missed the bumper in the front and the headlight. And then that is like the hood mark, I guess. All right, let's go do that. So the bumper comes from here. And it goes like straight. And then it comes down. To there. Perfect. And then there's a headlight over here. Perfect. And then there's a line. I'm saying it's the hood of the truck. Now, I think I already pondered my colors. I believe I wanted a teal truck. So, I do have teal, and it's called Desert Turquoise. Now, this is not the right shade for me. So, dark into light. You have to remember that. Dark into light. So the light will be the white. Okay? Deco Art Cool White. And I kind of need a lot. So dark into light. I always have to repeat that to myself. It's the rule. Alright, let's do some of that. Now I am going to mix. Thing about Deco Art is if I was to go to the store, I could find this shade, but want to use what I have. I think that's a good shade. Now another thing is when you mix your paints is you have to mix enough of the same color for the whole thing. You need water. I will do my best to keep this in the line of the lens. So the first thing I need is a flat brush, and this is a number 10 flat. That is very good. And then when you paint, you should always have some paper towel. And probably the most important thing when you paint is don't think you're not going to get paint on your shirt that you're wearing, because guaranteed you are. And if you think you're not, you're wrong. Now, if you have on a raggy shirt, you won't get anything on it at all. But a good shirt, kiss it goodbye unless you cover it up or put on an apron. And I put on my apron. Never, ever, ever fails to happen. I put some lines where I I do need them. And they'll show through the paint. This is probably going to need a couple of coats of paint. So here I go. So you have your loaded brush. And I need two. That's going to be brown, so now, did you see how long that paint lasted? That's because I loaded up the brush, and there's still more paint in there. And then I just pressed. All right, it's starting to lose the paint. And the thing with acrylic paint is you cannot paint over where you just went, because it'll move it. It doesn't stay put. All right, now I don't need to worry about that. So I am going to go around the tire. Okay. And then down here on the bottom, I'm just dragging out that line of paint that I made because this is not an oil painting. When you paint with oils, you get texture with that. Not with acrylics. Well, that's not what you're going for. And I'm still getting it. Oh well. All right, let's come across here and here. So this is just like your coloring in a coloring book. All the pizzazz will come later. Now, I went up a little bit there, but that's okay. That will be taken care of later. Remember, always put it in the direction that is comfortable for you. So I'm going to start there and see where I'm going. Fill that in. Now, if I want to dry this a little bit faster, I would just get my heat gun. And I will probably do that when I get my first coat on the whole thing. I won't put paint on the windows, but I'm going to go all the way across here. And I can see my pencil line, so that's good. Paint the whole thing. There is a very small area that I have to paint teal. I'm just going to get a smaller brush to go in there. So I have a 6 flat. It's not good to use a real small brush when you're painting a large area. It just makes it get a lot of streaks and it just takes too long. Ooh, let's do the tire. Oh. I don't know which way to go. I should go this way, I guess. Steady and slow. I think that's a saying of something, but it eludes my brain right now. Come down here with a slope. And I think I am going to go back to my 6 flat. To come over here. All right, I think I did okay. Remember, you can make your truck any color that you want. I like teal. So I am going to dry this with my heat gun. And when it's dry, I am going to put a second coat on it. And then I'll be back.